Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Gratefully Outdoors. We are at that time of year again to where it is crucial to start pulling the poison ivy out of your trail. You don't want to cut it, you just want to go down after a rain and pull it out. The rhizomes run right under the leaf litter, just real shallow. So after a good rain, you just find the green, pull it all the way out of your trail. Then you don't have to worry about it for a while. You're going to want to glove up. Make sure you don't touch your nose, no itching. This poison ivy is very nasty. It can cause just incredible discomfort and even lead to infections and scarring. I got a staph infection one time. I don't recommend it. Definitely want to be careful with it, which is why you got to get it out of your trail, because if you're trying to use your trail, other people are trying to use your trail. They want to bring their dogs. Puppy goes off, gets in it, jumps in your lap. You got poison ivy. So got to get rid of it. Let's do it. So we made it down to the creek, and it's beautiful. We've definitely got a little bit of a rise here. I think it hit 9 foot. It's normally just below 5. But great little stretch of water. Caught a lot of good fish in it. If that's something you're into, you might be if you're watching this channel. So yeah, I always like to come all the way down to the water and then start at the bottom and work my way up, because then I get to enjoy the space a little bit, and then I can work my way towards the house, and then as soon as I'm done, I can make a mad dash back, shower up, clean up, make sure I don't have any poison ivy on me. So here in a minute, we're going to go up and I'm going to show you exactly what poison ivy looks like. Even though a lot of people have grown up in the area, they don't even know what it looks like. I find that to be kind of a regular occurrence, even for people who go outside, and it is very important to know exactly what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Right there. That's it. Don't touch it. Right there. Don't touch it. But yeah, seriously, we're going to clean up a little bit. The trail actually looks great. In years past, I've done this work. I put this whole trail in myself. Obviously, a little bit of it cuts behind, but I clean it, I maintain it, I put it in. It was just dense brush until I found a way through. And it's just been so rewarding because I get to come down here and enjoy all this. Bring my kayak down, do some paddling, catch some fish. Definitely my happy place that helped me get through COVID for sure. But yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit and then we'll pick back up at the poison ivy. I'll show you how it's done. All right, so I've made it up into the trail and we're gonna start removing some poison ivy. I'm not going to get a lot of footage because of the nature of this beast, so I'm going to point out some in the beginning, show you a couple, and then just go ahead and get to it. But first I want to point out some safety features that are super important. The long sleeve shirt with the thumb hole is going to keep your sleeve from like riding up, because your glove and your sleeve normally like ride down and ride up respectively, and then that leaves your wrist exposed. And as careful as you try to be, sometimes this stuff just kind of whips back at you, and you're going to want to be careful with that because it'll get you in the face, it'll get you on the neck, but it definitely will get you on the wrists. So definitely want to have a dish glove over a long sleeve with a thumb hole just for maximum protection. All right, so here we have some on the ground. You can see after it rains, you can just come down and grab hold of it. Like, you get your green part with your glove on, obviously, and you pull up. See? And it's just gonna trail right out. You just work your way down and you just pull it as far as you can get it, and then you chuck it. And then you come back and you grab another piece and you try and get as much root as possible, because that's going to come right back from wherever you break it off at. So unfortunately, that's not wanting to give me much more than that. Sometimes it does better, but you know, we'll take what we can get. There it goes. There it goes. And you'll see there that like 3 different green clumps came up with the same thing. So that's very satisfying. Also, really importantly, I want to point out why you want to get it well out of your trail, and that's because it grows up. It gets really tall on its own, but also because it climbs trees, and whenever it climbs trees, it'll come out and it just looks like a branch with just beautiful leaves on it and even little berries. And if you don't know, then you can really get yourself in some trouble fast with that, because it'll, you know, hit you in the face, or you might just reach up and grab a limb, you know, as people often do. And it's really woody. It's just a branch. You're gonna want to watch out for that. And it's virtually impossible to get all of it, but you know, the more you can get out of the trail, the better. So these tall ones, what I do on them, because they're so woody, is I'll just grab them and break them, and just kind of like get them back out and work them gradually. You don't want to get all the way down to the bottom, try to get all at once. You just kind of work your way down. See this guy over here? Don't need you there. We're gonna break you back. Just press reset. This thing trying to come back over and lick me. Don't, no thank you. Not into it. And then break, and then break. And that thing that just fell down and swiped me, which is a problem, is exactly what I'm talking about. So I should definitely focus. And that really just started my clock a little bit. It didn't get me a lot, but enough to where I should probably wash that off. So I'm actually gonna run down to the creek real quick, do a little splash on my face, and then come back and resume. All right, so just used a little bit of that muddy creek water to wash off my face and top of my head a little bit. I probably wouldn't have had that happen if I wasn't trying to educate you fine people. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. And again, you know, be careful. I think I'm good, but if not, I will post a video of my face that just got slapped by poison ivy. So again, it's probably pretty good. You know, I just rinsed it off, but we're gonna cut this for now, and I'm gonna go up, finish my work, go shower up, and hope for the best. So anyways, I'll talk to you soon. All right, so that was a pretty extensive cleanup. We definitely got a lot of it out. It's possible to get it all, but I'm in position for my next phase, which is weed whacking, because you don't really want to weed whack a lot of poison ivy. It's just a bad idea. You got to clean all your stuff. It throws it all over the place. Um, Better to pull, then come back with your weed whacker and pruners to clean up your trail, make it all nice. So anyways, that's been a very successful day. We got a lot done, and I'm super pumped to be able to use this trail. It's not something I recommend anybody do. Stay away from it and avoid it if at all possible. For me, this is avoiding it, so I gotta preemptively make a strike. It'd be nice just having a nice clean trail to be able to use, and then periodically spot check it. But you know, I got a lot of friends and I got family who use this trail, so I like to try and keep it maintained. Hopefully you can use some of the tips. Hopefully you can identify it now. As usual, y'all have a very nice day. Get out and do something.